the failure to perform a duty as an employee who may be deemed negligent or incompetent and fails to assume responsibility or exercise diligence, intelligence, and interest in the discharge of duties.
If they don't show up, then I'll have a show cause hearing. I have no problems doing that, but who do I show cause now?
Fair enough, Judge.
Show me, I'll do it. I have no problems.
It can help me figure out who it is because the sheriff's office isn't calling us back.
That preview wasn't just a bad employee review. It was the sound of a criminal case crumbling. This case looks like a standard delay, but it's actually a battle for the truth. At stake, a defendant who has been waiting 228 days for justice, while the officer who arrested him is hiding a secret file. You saw the words negligent and incompetent. Those aren't just insults, they are legal dynamite. If that officer is proven untrustworthy, this whole case should disappear. But here is the catch. You can't prove what you can't see. And right now, the Sheriff's Department is playing a game of keep away with the evidence. What unfolds over the next 12 minutes is a masterclass in how the system protects its own. The defense attorney is about to drop the first bombshell, and he brought the receipts. Let's start from the top.
So 2 sittings ago, you asked the state to subpoena something to the sheriff's office.
Are we on the record yet, Judge?
Yeah, let's go on the record. All right, we're going on the record. Please do not speak. If you want to speak, go outside. We're on the record. Today's date is January 8th, 2025. It's approximately 10:01 in the morning. Wednesday, January 8th. Guys, if you would be so kind, please identify yourselves for purposes of the record.
Kelsey Siegler for the state.
Mackenzie Watson for the state.
Colin Evans for the defense.
And I have a Miss Castillo who's on the docket. The case is 228 days old. I'm going to allow you to go, Mr.
Thank you, Judge.
Evans, please.
So, Judge, I substituted in on this case several months ago. Her previous lawyer had not done much work, but I immediately requested discovery. I have issued a subpoena in this case for personnel records for a Deputy Joel Martinez, who was the arresting officer. I was provided with a Brady disclosure and some follow-up documents on several suspensions that he has had. One of the suspensions came from failure to perform duty, which according to the department policies, the failure to perform a duty as an employee who may be deemed negligent or incompetent and fails to assume responsibility or exercise diligence, intelligence, and interest in the discharge of duties. We've got other suspensions for failing to write reports on time. Basically just a pattern of conduct from this officer. I want his personnel file to see if there's other issues that he's had that may not have risen to the level of a suspension according to the sheriff's office policies. I have found in other cases where...
How do you have what you have now?
The state has provided that. The district attorney's office. The sheriff's office has...
Notice the specific words he just read into the record, deemed negligent. In the legal world, that is nuclear. This is what lawyers call Brady material, evidence that proves a cop might be dirty or unreliable. The defense just revealed that Deputy Martinez has a history of failing to do his job. Why does this matter? Because if the guy who put the handcuffs on you is incompetent, the handcuffs shouldn't be there. But watch the pattern here. The defense has the summary, but he doesn't have the details. He knows the officer was suspended, but he doesn't know the full story. And every time he asks for the full file to prove his client's innocence, he hits a wall. But here is the question that is about to drive everyone crazy. Where are the files? The answer the state gives next is going to shock you.
Not provided me with the records of the subpoena.
Do you know if they are in possession of any other records?
It's my understanding that yes, they are, but they're working on getting it together.
Do you have an idea of when? Have they reached out to you to let you know? Have you reached out to them? State, what do you know?
So Morgan did her due diligence. We've reached out to Alma Martinez, who's in charge of all disclosures at the office. My understanding is once we do that, and then she says there's nothing else, there's not really anything else we could do. We did show or share all of the disclosures that we do have, all the documents. And further with the subpoena issues, we're still.
We did subpoena her to come today, right?
It was still in progress as of January 6th, the subpoena.
We weren't quite sure who to subpoena from my conversation with Morgan, because we've been in contact with the paralegal from the Harris County Sheriff's Office. And we have asked who we should subpoena in this case. And
Who's in charge of, who's the custodian of personnel files?
And that's something that we're still trying, sorry.
Yeah, we don't know who that person is.
And if I may, Judge, at the last setting, you asked the prosecutor to subpoena someone from the Sheriff's Office legal department.
And she was in the process of doing that subpoena on the 6th. That was that Monday. Yeah.
The only thing I can tell you is that if you want to set this case for trial, set it for trial. And if you don't get what you asked for, then, hey, you know, but I don't know. We've gone round and round with them. I mean, there's got to be another file, I would imagine, right? That's
Right, Your Honor, but all that we can do is really reach out to Alma Martinez, and then if she doesn't have anything, then
who's this person?
she just works with the office. She's like in charge of all the disclosure databases and tells us if there's other.
She works with the Harris County Sheriff's Office?
No, with the DA's
With
office.
the DA's office. Okay, so do you want to find out who the proper person to subpoena is, and we can try to find and get them here?
I mean, I've subpoenaed the Sheriff's Office, the custodian of records, for these records that I'm looking for.
Did you put like a date certain for them to be here?
December 19th,
To be here?
show up. They're still under the subpoena. And you asked the state to get.
To our knowledge, when I'm looking at the subpoena sent out, it just says to contact defense counsel. It does not actually ask for anything specific to be sent to him. So maybe that's why no action has been taken on the
I
subpoena
think
yet.
maybe you're not looking at the attachment.
Show me the subpoena that you have, Colin. Or is it uploaded in the system here?
Should
That I
be.
can,
Not seeing any attachment. Oh, I see it.
Cameras don't usually show this part of the justice system. This is the bureaucratic loophole. Experts know that the easiest way to hide evidence isn't to burn it, it's to make it impossible to ask for. The judge just explained the trap. The subpoena was sent to a generic custodian of records. Because no specific human being was named, no specific human being has to answer. It is a ghost department. The sheriff's office is effectively ignoring a court order because of a technicality, but the judge has had enough. Watch what happens next. He is about to offer the defense a weapon to fight back, but it comes with a challenge. This gets heated.
I will
So,
say we've sent subpoena.
so I don't think that this is, Colin, the subpoena that you did, you put custodian of records, employee unknown. So they're going to be like, oh, if you put someone's name on it, you know, we got to find out who it is. I have no idea. But if you put someone's name on there, whoever the custodian is.
I think that's what the clerk's office put on the subpoena that they generate. And then on my attachment, there's
got to be a name to attach to it so that we can hold someone accountable. I don't know. I'm
Sheriff, I mean, they've got multiple people, from what I understand, that handle records with their entire department. And so they can designate who should be taking care of it.
how am I going to do a show cause on, you know what I mean? I need a name so I can do a show cause. So let's do this. I'll set you a week or a couple days to next week. Can you try to look into whoever the custodian of records is for that?
I've been trying, Judge. They've not returned the call. My paralegal called multiple times.
Then just set up a trial. And if they're not producing the records that you say that exist, then we'll handle it in trial.
Okay. I need to discuss that with my client, but
And we have 2 offers on there, and again, just for the record, we'll say the state did all that
He
we.
can't, I mean, he can't do anything with, I mean, you need to make an informed decision. You can't do that until you have everything in.
Right, yes, Your Honor, I'll just say for the record that for the state that we did all that we could. This seems like it's a sheriff's issue, not to put blame on them, but we did all that we were supposed to do. So we're trying to get the information, we
Fine.
share what we have.
Person to subpoena. If they don't show up, then I'll have a show cause hearing. I have no problems doing that, but who do I show cause now?
Fair enough, Judge.
Show me who, I'll do it. I have no problems.
To me, this is a team issue at this point, you know how long the case is, so.
I'm not holding it against you, you know?
And again, I stepped in, midstream here,
But I need to know who. And if they don't comply, then we'll show cause them here.
but it can help me
Yeah,
figure out who it is because the sheriff's office isn't calling us back,
we will keep
so.
defense informed on any further communications that we have.
Because I will get a subpoena out today.
Who do we reach out to? Let me think about it as well. Okay, and then let's set it for early next week. Or I mean, you need at least 10 days or the 14 for the subpoena to go out. But if you can get a name attached to it, and I'll reach out to my staff as well to see, if they have any ideas as well as to who. Okay.
All right.
All right. Of course.
I'm going to say something most people will disagree with. The judge did everything he could, but he was powerless. That was a show cause threat, basically a threat to arrest the sheriff's employee for contempt of court. But without a name, he can't pull the trigger. It's a perfect catch-22. The defense proved the cop is incompetent. The state admitted the sheriff won't call them back. And the judge is ready to fight but has no one to fight with. So I have to ask, is this just incompetence or is it a cover-up? Team just lazy or team conspiracy? If you were that defense attorney, would you trust that the files will ever show up? Let me know in the comments what you think is really in Deputy Martinez's file. And don't forget to subscribe for more courtroom secrets